Hi, I'm Zach, and I've been a software developer for the last 12 years. I've also been running my own digital marketing / development agency for the past 7 years, where we've been able to generate over $13 million in revenue for our clients. One of the main ways that we were able to get our clients results like this were through Facebook advertising. We would run things like Facebook Messenger ads, and those would lead to their sales staff. Their sales staff were able to provide estimates, give out invoices, and then convert the customer that way. See, many people believe that their type of customer is not on Facebook, but in actuality, Facebook has over 3 billion users monthly. Instagram, which is also owned by Meta, the same company as Facebook, has over 2 billion users per month. So I'm sure you could understand that with that many users on a regular basis, your type of customer is most likely on the platform. For many people, it might be hard to believe that they could close something of any substance over a messenger conversation, but I can assure you it's absolutely possible. It's definitely a lead channel worth adding, especially in the early stages of a business. You might not even know truly what conversations or what types of questions, objections you're going to encounter with your potential customers. And so this type of interaction through Messenger can really be quite helpful for you to iron out the kinks of your sales process. This also helps you to systematize the conversion process with your sales staff by means of scripts. Now, where this can get especially powerful is when you start testing out all of the different types of objectives and placements that Facebook ads has to offer. You could try things like instant lead forms. You could try ads that go to a landing page with a form on it, and in that way you can make sure that the lead is higher quality. There's all sorts of conversion rate optimization that you can try out. For example, if you want to get many leads, then you might try something like a Facebook instant lead form or a Facebook Messenger ad. But if you then got too many leads that were of low quality, then you need to add a little bit of friction. So you could then try something like running a traffic or a lead generation ad to a landing page. And then that landing page can ask a few questions to try and qualify your lead. Because many people haven't run these types of ads before, they're not sure as to what results they're going to be able to get. And I can't give you a specific number for your business because of course it depends on the type of business, but this works especially well for high ticket products or services like contractors, landscapers, cabinets, kitchen installation, kitchen remodeling, those sorts of high ticket items. It works especially well because even on days where Facebook ads cost a bit more, your average order value would be in the thousands of dollars. So you're able to fit that cost into every one of your product sales. Now, you're already probably paying for leads through lead services, right? And that's very normal. And if those leads are working, then by all means, you should keep buying them. But this is another way that is also very affordable, especially for services like yours. It's a way to diversify your incoming leads. Then once you're receiving all of those leads, you want to make sure that you have a CRM set up where you can make sure to respond to all of the leads from the same place, making sure that it's convenient for you. But also, you want to be able to see all of that lead's communications with your company, with whoever at your company on whatever channel, because maybe somebody will send you a Facebook message, but then separately, they'll also send you an email, or maybe they'll call you. So you want to make sure that you have a CRM working that is able to take all of these channels. And then one thing that's really, really important if you were to do this sort of a sales process is you want to make sure that you have Facebook Conversions API set up, or just the Facebook Pixel. And this is a more technical set of information, but it is really important. Basically, it's like when a Facebook user comes to your website or fills out some sort of application or whatever, submits some sort of information or request to your company, you need to send back to Facebook, this person became a customer, this person filled out a quote form. Whatever the type of request is, you just need to make sure that that is being sent back to Facebook in order for them to continue to find more people like that. Because how Facebook advertising works is that at first, it's going to show the ad to all kinds of people and then see where the fish are biting, so to speak. And so once it finds who is biting, then it needs to continue to refine that process. And you can make the lead quality even better by making sure that the data gets sent back. And then how do you do that? Well, it's through the Conversions API or the Metapixel. As long as that's set up properly, it does all of that sending back automatically. You don't have to do anything. Now, because it is slightly technical, it's basically taking a small snippet of code and pasting it into a code of your website. Now, this might be out of scope for most business owners that are not technical. It is something that is very simple for a basic web developer to do, but depending on how complicated your sales process is, you will need to maybe even hire a developer for that sort of setup. But it is very well worth it if you are going to be spending anything meaningful on your advertising. There's also really cool tech out there today. Like, for example, one is called Hotjar. And by using that, you're able to actually watch recordings of people using your website. It's just a recording of what they're doing on the page. There's nothing privacy related. That's all that you're seeing. And so basically what you can learn from that is, what are people actually doing? Are they encountering issues? Are they getting to a certain part of your website and then they're dropping off right away? This is something that basic Google Analytics isn't able to show you. Google Analytics will just show you at what page or how long they spent on the page, but it doesn't show you exactly what they did. There are cheaper alternatives to Hotjar that you can look for, but Hotjar is the most popular option. But definitely feel free to do your own research in finding the best one for your budget. So this is an iterative process. It is something that you'll want to keep improving on as you're going. You'll want to make a change, wait, see what happens, improve it if it needs improving, maintain it if it is working. The great thing about this is that you can start it and stop it, increase it, lower it at whatever schedule you want. Facebook ads are extremely flexible. So what I would recommend that you start with is a smaller budget while you're still seeing how it works for your business. Now, if you're already an established business and you have a meaningful advertising budget, the more that you spend, the more you're going to be able to learn at a faster rate. I wouldn't recommend spending more than $3,000 a month on learning, but the minimum I would recommend would probably be like $300 a month, so $10 a day. And with that, you could just start out by testing one ad, one type of targeting, one campaign. Facebook has it organized so that there is a campaign, and then inside of that, there is an ad set, and then inside of that, there is an ad creative. The campaign is just, like the name implies, it's a type of campaign. It could be by initiative. You can really label it however you want, but that is what they refer to it as. Inside of that, the ad set is kind of like the targeting. So it could be things like the age, it could be the budget. They have different places that you can dictate the budget. It can get a little bit confusing, but I usually do at the ad set level. So let's say that I want to spend $10 a day targeting only people between the ages of 30 and 45. You can get that granular in the targeting. You can also decide that you want to show it only on Facebook desktop users or only on Instagram mobile users in the home feed. You can get very, very specific, so that it's very powerful in that respect. So it's very flexible. I'd highly recommend it for you to try for your business, especially if you haven't tried it yet. It's definitely a very strong acquisition channel that you can use. It still works great in 2024. So yeah, those would be my basic recommendations for things that business owners could do to improve their lead acquisition in 2024. I hope some of those tips help. Please let me know if there are any other questions that you'd like me to answer, and I'd be happy to make a video on it. I hope that helps. Thank you.